Well, well, it might help if I had my microphone up here. Sorry. Hey everyone. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter, and I have certain spiritual gifts and abilities that I use with my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from spirit for you. And if you're here, then it's not a coincidence and there's probably a message here for you. But with that said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be a pick a card reading, a pick a deck reading from these two particular decks. Also, please excuse my nails. I haven't been able to do my nails because I'm supposed to be taking a break and letting them recover and all of the things. So, but I know you care more about the message than you do my stinking nails. That's a me thing. Anyways, this is going to be messages from spirit guides, from angels, guardian angels that have been guiding your steps, that have been with you since birth. They have been a part of your journey and they are calling out to you to give you some guidance in this moment. So if you found your way here, they guided you here. Whether or not it's because you've already, checked out my readings before and you just like my energy, or something drew you here, whatever the case is, there's going to be a message here for you. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's see what do these spirit guides and guardian angels want to say. I'm going to say a prayer, so if you'd like to take a moment to envision a healing light surrounding you full of unconditional love, you can breathe that in and then exhale any stale, stagnant, unwanted energy. And then ask your guardian angels and your spirit guides that have been guiding you what kind of guidance they can give you in this moment, what they are trying to communicate to you, and then you can choose a deck. We have this deck right here. This is the Angels and Auras deck, and I have the purple amethyst with that, and then I have this Moonology Oracle, and I have the a green heart-shaped adventuring here. It's a heart-shaped green adventuring. So let's go ahead and ask for a blessing over the reading. My goodness. You may have gone off track many times in this lifetime. Maybe you've had to start over. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Ascended Masters, Ancestors, and Higher Light Beings, Celestial Beings, Galactic Beings. For the good of all and to the harm of none, I call upon you now and invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered. I thank you for using the cards before me as tools to communicate, to bring honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, to bring clarity, insight, guidance, validation, confirmation, information, answers, wisdom, and or knowledge that comes from love. I thank you that the readings done here today are only for the greatest and highest good of all and to the harm of none. With peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay, you guys. Let's get a sip of water. right here. All right. We'll start with this first deck here. What the guardian angels, the spirit guides that have been guiding those souls that chose this deck. What would you like to convey to them? What messages do you have? What guidance, insight, information can you give them? Show me clearly. We've got the energy healing coming out. It's card number 21, which would reduce to a 3. This card represents like holistic care, holistic type healing, your overall well-being, thriving and being vibrant. You there is a focus on you, of course, being a healer, and you may be needing like some energy healing right now. Maybe seeing like a Reiki healer, or like a psychic energy healer. Someone that does maybe some sort of Reiki healing, or just does some sort of energy healing. They use maybe could be like a light, having a light language performed on you to heal you. Everything's okay. You may even be seeing 444, or maybe 22, or 222, maybe 4422, something along those lines. um I, so I feel like also too, they want to tell you, like, if you're worried about like your health, your overall well-being, or like some anything regarding like your energy, your physical or spiritual energy, your like physical body or spiritual body, they're saying that everything is okay. They brought you here to give you guidance. Like, they want you to know, like, that, to reassure you that everything is okay with it within you. And if you are like worried about like your resources, your finances, or your career, with the self-employment, they are trying to reassure you that everything is going to be okay. Like, there is work coming in, there is information regarding employment. If you've been out of work, you've been looking for a job, if you've been actively looking for a job, if you've been actively putting in resumes, they're saying everything's going to be okay. If you are trying to get disability or SSI, I'm seeing someone getting like some sort of an approval letter. You're getting like an approval letter. There's like some communication information coming in about this. So they're telling you to like just, have that confidence right there. Let go of any kind of worry or stress that you have regarding that situation, because there may be like this kind of like feeling frustrated, feeling like your prayers are going unheard or unanswered, feeling alone. But they're saying like you are supported, and everything is being looked after. There's being overseen, something here being overseen. And then look, don't compromise. So look, don't compromise. Stay true to yourself. Have self-respect right now, and don't compromise on yourself, your values, your morals, what it is that you want out of life, or what it is that you want out of a job or a career. If you are self-employed, don't compromise on your value, your worth, your skill set. Don't compromise on the pay that you are asking for, you know. um, Stay motivated, stay independent, have that courage, and be assertive right now, is what they're saying, especially with regards to your career, your career, your like if you're self-employed, and then also to like don't compromise when it comes to like your worthiness and your self-respect, you know. Hold on just a second. I want to look at the book here and tell you guys what it says here with them. And you may want to focus or look at like changing your routine regarding your health. There's like maybe even some patterns that you've kind of repeated, like some patterns of neglect, is what the book says. And it says it's necessary that you open your mind to the possibility that big changes and how you treat your body, mind, and soul must now become a priority. So there's that need to finding that healthy balance for yourself, maybe looking more into like holistic or like alternative medicines, maybe acupuncture, again, Reiki, or like other styles of energy healing that can really change and like transform or have like these transformative effects on your health. So right now they're kind of trying to encourage you to focus on that aspect, And I feel like also you are also a healer. Like you've been a healer. I was getting ready to say a hero, but so maybe you are a hero. But you are a healer, and I feel like you are being called to um learn more, or you're being guided to being an energy healer. Maybe you already are an energy healer. Maybe you are like a Reiki healer, or like some other type of energy healer. um and it's like I feel like people have definitely taken advantage of your kindness. Like I don't know what that's about just yet, but that's just a random message that I just got. But anyways, they are saying like everything is okay. I feel like everything is okay with your health, especially as because the card is upright and we have the everything is okay card right beside it. But like um, you may have been throughout the course of your life, you may kind of stress or worry about your physical health. And they are trying to guide you to let you know that everything is okay. Everything is as it should be, to really surrender and know that you are supported, you are taken care of. But at the same time, you have to be active on taking care of your health, but it's not anything that you need to stress and worry about. They're like, it's okay. Also to like trying to not panic, staying committed to the vision that you have for your healing journey, as well as like goals that you have for yourself, and not compromising on that, not backing down. It's like even if things get a little bumpy, not backing down, staying true, staying the course, even when like maybe things start to feel better, and so like you might backtrack, but they're saying don't compromise, stay committed, stay determined, stay vigilant. And it's like they want you to know that like Miracles don't just happen overnight, but like your hard work and your motivation, your enthusiasm is going to pay off. So just keep going. There may be like some lingering chaos or stress around you right now. Maybe it's with your career or finances, or maybe it's with regards to something here that needs to be healed within yourself, either physically, emotionally, or mentally, maybe spiritually. But they're saying don't just give up though. It doesn't mean that just because something isn't happening the way that you would want, or just because there's some lingering stress or chaos, they're saying that that does not mean that you should just give up, and it does not mean that um, that you should change your entire strategy. Maybe just tweak things, and it also doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path either. And it's like they want you to know that sometimes there are hurdles that must be overcome in order to make your way to the gold medal. That's what it says. Sometimes there are hurdles that must be overcome in order to make your way to the gold medal. Yeah, so it's like they're saying like you're almost there. They want you to know that you're not alone. Stay the course. Don't compromise. Don't give in. Don't give in. Never surrender. We do not. What is it? We don't compromise with, or we don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't negotiate with terrorists. You're not going to go negotiating with no terrorist. So staying strong in the face of challenges is something that has served you well at, throughout your lifetime, and even now, you know, making decisions and like um it's like not compromising on your convictions, and sticking to the goals that you have for yourself, and staying in this place of self respect, and maybe even focusing on um boosting your confidence a bit, you know, because maybe you are a natural born leader. Whoever you are that chose this pile that's watching this right now, you are a natural born leader. And look at the book here. And it says, your confidence and power are expanding due to your commitment to positive self talk. So maybe you are right now focusing on the type of internal dialogue that you're having with yourself and talking to yourself better, understanding that your words hold power. And so maybe you are e- encouraging yourself more, and like shifting the way that you talk to yourself and the way that you look at yourself, and developing like the uh and yeah, and it says um, you can expect doors to open, deeper connections to develop, and natural divine energy to flow and fill your life. Yeah. So, and maybe you need to, for some of you, you need to reassess the way that you talk to yourself, because maybe sometimes we can be our own worst critic. So maybe you don't like looking in the mirror sometimes because you don't like what you see. Maybe you uh, snarl your nose when you see um, gray hairs in the mirror, or you see fine lines and wrinkles, or like maybe you see a pimple, or you just don't like the way your nose is, or the way your thighs are, or whatever it is. There's like this sneaky voice of perfectionism, and like talking negatively. Maybe you say, "Oh, I'm so stupid," or "Oh, why did I do this?" or why is this like this, or why do I look like that, or whatever it is, you know. um and it's like, how would your highest divine self talk to anyone, especially you? And it's like talking to yourself the way that you feel that God would talk to you, or your highest divine self would talk, and being compassionate with yourself the same way that you would be compassionate with anyone else that wasn't you, you know? It says, we would greatly like to assure you that it would be more loving and compassionate than the way you are speaking to yourself now. Hmm. What messages, Spirit? What messages? And we've got penguin, which represents being authentic. So it says, reach out to your tribe. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. And like that definitely is this energy right here. So, your guardian angel, your spirit guides that have been with you since birth, want you to know that even though there have been times throughout your life where you did not feel accepted by family, you may have felt like you couldn't live up to their expectations. Maybe you felt like you just didn't fit in, but they want you to know that they love that your uniqueness, and that you don't have to live up to other people's expectations. You don't have to fit into what the standards are for beauty. You don't have to live up to what, if you're a feminine, you don't have to live up to what the masculine feels you should look like, be like, or sound like. And if you're masculine, you know, you don't have to also live up to what others think that you should be, or how you should be, or what you should do. As long as you're being authentic to yourself, as long as you are not hurting anybody, not yourself or anyone else, just being yourself, living up to your own expectations. In those times when you have felt disconnected from friends, from families, they want you to know that they have been there. Even though you weren't always able to feel them or see them, that they have been there. Um, there's something here that's below, just below your subconscious mind, that is trying to break free. There's some sort of an experience that you've had regarding family, either your relationship with your mother or father, or both. So there is a situation here that has, um in your life currently, that is affecting you. So it's either like some sort of wound from mother or father, or possibly both, where you felt disconnected in some way. There's been, and it's like they also want you to know that they have been there for you throughout the storms in your life. You They want you to stop hiding your inner beauty. You've been hiding something here. There's the energy of accepting yourself, especially when those moments when you have felt awkward or felt out of place, to really embrace your differences, to fully accept. You don't have to be just like everyone else. You don't have to speak like everyone else. it's okay for you to be different than the way that your parents are. I'm like picking up like the happy, that movie Happy Foot or Happy Feet. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm picking up. So, like, maybe you want to like reverse the roles because penguins, they do have reversed roles. Like, the father stays and takes care of the egg while the mother goes out to hunt for food, to look for food. So you may want to like break free from expectations and reinvent yourself from what society has told you that you need to do, or even like the expectations. Maybe you had certain expectations of yourself when you were younger, or there were certain expectations placed on you by either family, yourself, or society. And now you're at a place where you are ready to break free from those expectations that have been placed on you from in some form or fashion. Maybe it is time for you to um change, to adapt, to find like your true family, your true tribe, your people that aren't um anything like maybe what you thought your family would end up being. And true family isn't about a husband, a wife, and 2.5 kids or whatever, like it literally doesn't have to be the typical American dream. It can look like whatever you want it to look like. You can be anything you want to be. You don't have to look like what people think a boy should look like, or a girl should look like, or what someone this age or that age, or this family or that family. Maybe you want to, you know, break free from the expectations that have been placed on you, finding yourself. Surprising other people. Maybe you end up surprising other people because they expect something out of you. They expect you to maybe lose, or they expect for you to just barely meet the status quo, or maybe they don't even expect you to reach the status quo at all, and you're going to shock them because you're not compromising. You're going to assert yourself and see how much you're worthy, to show others how much you are worthy. Yeah, the 5 of Earth. See, it's like been um feeling outcasted, feeling detached, feeling as though you didn't belong or didn't feel worthy. Maybe you didn't feel as fancy as certain family members. Maybe there's been like a struggle. Maybe you felt like you didn't want to abandon. There's been abandonment issues because of family, and these guardian angels have been with you this entire time. Like they've seen you worry and struggle and feel like you didn't fit in and felt left out. You you were invited to a party that there was no room at the table for you to sit at, right? So you were invited, but you didn't have anywhere to sit. And so there has been like maybe trust issues or faith issues within yourself. And so they're like saying, at the lowest of your lowest points, when you have gone through these struggles, we've been there with you. What do you want them to know about what comes next? What would you like for them to know about what comes next? The world. We are the champions of the world. Congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. So it's like you are the underdog. The underdog makes it to the top. The underdog makes it to the top. Like you go from um, being in the cold, in the storm, weathering the storm, alone, feeling alone, the underdog to a great success. to accomplishing what others didn't think you would. Well, look, Five of Cups. See, yeah, others didn't think you had it in you. They're like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. They were even saying that now. Yeah, right. But you're not going to compromise. You're not going to back down. This is you doing what you're setting out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. This is you taking those lessons that life has thrown at you, those challenges, those difficulties, those times of struggle. Like the struggle has been real, but you've taken all of that, and you are taking all of that with grace, with courage and determination to and fully incorporate that into accomplishing everything you ever dreamed of here with the star. You're about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. That's it. But see, things are changing for you in the best possible way. But there is that, well, what if? What if I can't? What if I can't do it? What if they're right? What if I fail? Other people thinking that you're going to fail. Other people. But see, they don't realize, the magician, they don't realize how resourceful you are, how magical you are, how skilled you are, how all the lessons that life has thrown at you has been just another tool for you to learn, to use, to create with, because you have everything you need to be successful. You have all the tools and the opportunity. This is what they have for you, group one. And I will see you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and do group two. So there are, um, if this is where I leave you, then thank you so much for being here. I am doing two 15-minute reading giveaways. So all you've got to do is be subscribed, like, and comment, and you could potentially win a 15-minute video upload. I'm giving away two of those. If you would like to win a free deck of cards, they are the Soul Season Tarot deck, and it's in a nice little package with some extra little goodies that was donated to this channel by the Abyss Tarot to do for a giveaway. I'm going to be doing that giveaway on Halloween. So you need to be subscribed, like, and comment. But when you comment, leave a crystal ball emoji. I will be announcing the winner on my live that I do on Halloween. So, yeah. Anyways, I will, if you guys chose the second pile as well, then I will see you in the second pile. Otherwise, the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste. Okay, hey, pile two. So let's see, what does the spirit guides and the guardian angels that have been with you all your life, what messages or guidance do they want to give you right now in this moment? What messages or guidance do they want to give you in this moment? You may find yourself distracted, your thoughts just kind of it's kind of like these intrusive thoughts that maybe kind of distracting you in some way. We've got the law of attraction that came out. You are a master manifester and you have been your entire life. If you go back in your life to think about all the times that things happened after you thought about them, no matter if they were positive things or negative things, whatever it was, it's like you've had the ability to attract whatever it is that you've thought about. And maybe there have been times where, like, you've thought about things have happened, and you're like, I knew that was going to happen, like later after it happened. And but you do, like, so regardless of whatever this is, like, you are capable of manifesting whatever it is that you want. No matter what you've gone through in your life, though, you have been protected. Maybe you've wondered, like, how in the world you've made it out of certain situations. um, you know and it's because, like, they have been there, protecting you since you were born. And it doesn't mean that everything has been hunky-dory and great for you, but it does mean is that you have always been protected. And just as she wasn't in here, my cat Hecate was not in here for the first group, and she literally just came in here, and she comes in just as the time that I'm talking about protection. So, and then look, here's the focus. So you may have lost focus or easily lose focus or get distracted at times, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed or if there's a lot going on in your life. But just like she's protecting and watching over this reading, that's how your guardian angel is with you right now in this moment. And notice how she's like giving emphasis to the law of attraction card. Show me clearly, Spirit, what I need. Releasing. So there are things in your life that they're trying to get you to release, certain things that need to be released in order for you to attract what it is that you're wanting to bring to attract into your life. Our spread is going to be a little different since Heki's up here. Um, the format of the cards. And then we have meant to be. So you're calling in something here that has always been meant to be. You're attracting something to you into your life that has always been meant for you. Um, there is something you may be needing to practice patience right now. You might need to cut your losses with something in your life. All right, I want to look at the book and then we'll get more information with the tarot. But we've got the Moon Mastery. And it says, whatever you want, you can make it happen. Trust yourself and your power to create. Work your magic. You have mystical powers that you've used in the past and that you can call upon again right now. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting as soon as that card came out. It's like, in the past, you have been able to make things happen. You have been able to, like, and you have known this, on some level. You have known that you are capable of manifesting and making things happen. On some level in your mind, you've known this. So back to here, it says, this card calls you to work with the law of attraction. The more you believe in yourself and the power and your power to create, the more you will see you actually already that you are actually already doing that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you're already doing that. And look, we have two cards here with three women. We have three in white dresses and three in black dresses. So it's like, I am seeing something about, like, finding that yin and yang, being in in that the flow of positive and negative. You're the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Um, anyways, And it says you will find that you are actually already doing that. So do it consciously. The intentions that you set for yourself have untold powers. We humans don't realize how powerful we are until we start to play with our magical energy. So really just playing with it and seeing what all you can actually manifest, and what magical things you can actually make happen. And it's so cool when you actually do play with that magic and see what you can accomplish and the things that you can create from nothing, creating something from nothing. um and so, like, really thinking about the things that have happened after you've thought about them in the past, and like what you've focused your energy on, and it happened. So start becoming really clear about what it is that you're desiring, and don't focus on the things that you don't want. You're not even going to think about those things. You're going to think about what it is that you do really want. And once you have clarity, write down your wishes at the next new moon, is what the card says, what the book says. Once you have that clarity, write down your wishes at the next new moon. Just doing that will galvanize your intentions and steer your next steps. Visualizing your dreams will also help you to achieve whatever you're aiming for right now. Feel your wishes as real and as already come true. Feel it in your body. You create your desired outcome. And it feels more than just wishes, like just wishing for your wish to come true, or dreaming. It's more than that. It's the reality that you prefer. And also, one of the ways that you're going to do this is by not judging, because nothing is ever judged. You're not going to judge it. Like, if you want a thinner body, the first way to get that thinner body is by first accepting the body that you have and saying there's nothing wrong with this body. I appreciate my curves and my, I just look at the fat, tell the fat cells I appreciate you. I do see that the fat cells do offer what they offer. They do offer padding, and they do, protect my body and support my body, but I just, prefer to have a slimmer, healthier body. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but, you know, so really accepting, for one, and just surrendering and switching your thoughts to the reality that you actually prefer. And that's what you're going to do here. So, you've made magic before, you can make it again. You've done this before. You have. You know that you've thought about something in the past and it's happened. You know that you have focused your intention on something more. And maybe it wasn't even like consciously doing it, but you did. And so this is about expectations too, and expecting the best, expecting what it is that you actually truly want, expecting that things are just going to work out for you, and not even focusing on it not happening at all. Just knowing that you deserve, just like when you go and you plug your phone up to go charge your phone, you know that when you plug your phone up it's going to start charging, like, you just know. So be like that with your manifestations. That that you're going to get this, because that's your birthright. It's supposed to happen. It's meant to be. It's what you're supposed to have, right? So just expect it. Speak your intuition, speak it out into the universe. And it's more than just your words, too. You have to believe it. Your mind, your thoughts, and your heart, your emotions, your they when they come together, they create this frequency that goes out into the universe, and the universe responds to that frequency. So if you're stressed out and then your emotions are all over the place and you're scared and you're worried, then you're going to create more in your life to get fearful and worried about, right? So, and I know it's hard, I know it's difficult to, so that's why, like, releasing, going in your within your subconscious and finding the things that don't resonate with you anymore, releasing the negative thoughts, releasing, throwing out the sugary foods if you're wanting a thinner body, or like throwing out that difficult relationship. Let's just say you're asking for your life to improve, and then all of a sudden your house, you get kicked out of your house, your relationship falls apart and you break up, and you're left homeless with no relationship. But you asked for a better life. So the universe is like, okay, well, first we've got to get rid of the old relationship, because a new person can't come in while you're in a relationship with this other person. And you asked for a better house. So, you're not going to get in a better house while you're still living at this other place. So, expect for things to be released, to be go bye bye. you know, those things are, and then we've got the meant to be. So let's see, moon cold, moon cold. Some things are meant to be, and it seems as though that might apply to whatever you're asking here. That doesn't mean you can just sit around and do very little or nothing and expect everything to fall into your lap. So, like, if you've been wondering, like, about your career, if you've been wondering about a relationship, will love find you? Will you ever get married? This is spirit saying yes, you will. This is spirit saying yes, you're going to receive what it is. Like, you're getting a yes for your question. You're going to have it. But, and it is meant to be. Yes, it's meant to be that you get this job. Yes, it's meant to be that you have that relationship or that you get this home. But that doesn't mean that you just sit by and don't do anything. You've still, it's not going to just, because you have free will. And so, yes, I'm giving you a yes. Yes, this is going to happen for you. But, and yes, you are destined for greatness. But at the same time, greatness doesn't happen to people who just sit around waiting for it to fall in their lap. You have to, get the lead out. You have to actually do something about it. You have to release and heal so that you can attract that relationship. You have to let go of that job so that you can get another job. I'm not saying quit your job and go be jobless. I'm just saying, like, you have to release something to get something, you know? You have to put in that effort. You have to be consistent. You need to do whatever is necessary to steer this situation in the right direction. But as you do, it's like you have to take those steps, but it is going to happen for you. More but move forward in the knowledge that you're on the right track. You're headed in the right direction. This situation, it's meant to be. It has that written all over it. Trust that and go with it, that what's happening is good and right for you and your soul's development at this point. So whatever this is for you specifically, understand that spirit, your guardian angels that have been with you since birth, they are telling you that everything you've been through, it has been for a higher purpose, and everything that you're headed towards now is for a higher purpose. It's good, it's right for you. So it says, tuning into the next lunar cycle can only help. So go for it during the waxing cycle, new moon to full moon, and release your grip and attachment during the waning cycle, the full moon to new moon. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, it's all part of your soul's journey. Everything that you've been through in the past, the moments of manifestation, the moment of attraction. There's also something here that in your life that is in alignment with, like, you are attracting something or opportunities that are in alignment with your life purpose as well. So This card is like a big fat yes. This is you creating the reality that you've always dreamed of, that reality is meant to be. It is part of your life purpose to attract the reality that you want for yourself. Okay. Look, as soon as I split the deck, we've got cat independence. This card was already on the bottom of the deck. And here's Hecky up here. You are a natural healer. You are on your destined path and doing what you're supposed to do. And this cat is like showing that you are very independent, right? And you're meant to be very independent. You don't have to always go with the crowd. You can do your own thing and not care what other people say or do. You don't have to beg for other people's attention or other people's approval. Hecky, hecky, kiki, hecky. See, look, you could just ignore people. You don't have to pay them no mind. Let's just take this one since it's split. We've got Puffin. It represents partnerships. This could be like um, a partnership coming in for you. It says, accept yourself and your colorful personality. Excuse me. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Next. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. What is it? I've heard so many times teamwork makes the dream work. So there may be you may be you may be wanting to like reconnect or need to reconnect with certain people. They're like you've lost contact with someone, especially like if you watched the first group, like if you watched the first pile and you're here, um because of the cards that came out in the first one, or the card that came out from this deck in the first pile, some of you, I feel like you have lost connection with like your home or your family or a family member or a friend, and like and there's like this energy of reconnecting with roots or family members or a certain family member or parents or a parent maybe wanting to reconnect with you. You may be also, because of the cards from the previous, some of you, well, regardless, either way, either doesn't matter. There's still like this being a bit sensitive about like your appearance, and how you may feeling a bit self-conscious about something about yourself. Maybe it's your hair, your teeth, your skin, your weight, your I don't know. For me, it's my hands, especially without nails. So what is it like you're a bit sensitive of, you know? And it's like you're sensitive about your appearance or feeling self-conscious, and instead of like focusing on like how funny you are or how beautiful and deserving you are, and how beautiful you are inside and out, and there is some self-criticism that you're needing to avoid, to release, to let go of, to believe in yourself, you know. Puffins live in extremes of cold and seasonal darkness. They mate for life and their love keeps them warm. Oh, so like you may be looking or attracting like your mate for life. Someone that will be your safe place in the darkness, that will be there for you to keep you warm when it's cold. They have a big attitude and are very expressive. Maybe you are little with a big attitude, like me. Like I'm short, but I can have a bit of an attitude. But maybe like it's funny, like you know, maybe you're funny with an, you know, when you cock an attitude, or you are very expressive. Maybe this is your partner. Someone coming across this though, like you do have a very loving parent. You have a very loving, thoughtful parent. Someone that comes across this is like your parent is your greatest supporter or cheerleader. Whoever this is, it's like you have a parent. I know this particular message isn't for everyone, but the few people that this is for, you know who I'm talking about. Like you have a parent that um is like your biggest cheerleader, and they're so proud that you are their offspring, you know? Like they see you as incredible, amazing. They see you as, and there's someone else in your life that sees you as amazing, sees that you have amazing qualities. They like the way you get dressed up too. They like to see you strut, because these little cute guys, they strut their stuff in their little tuxedos. So it's like I feel like you're dealing with someone that just loves to see you get dressed up and loves to see you strut your stuff, you know? Strutting that ass. You guys know what I'm talking about, that old video? Strutting that ass. It's an old video with this old man getting mad about this news reporter, and he talks not start talking. You can look it up where he goes strutting that ass. You know what I'm talking about? But that's what I've seen. I don't know why it's hilarious. Anyways, so there is someone in your life that feels this way about you, feels like that. It's like, and they know they're going to be with you for life. There's someone, you're either currently with this person or you're about to meet this person that's going to be your forever person, that's going to be with you for life. I just heard a kitten meow, and I this is the only cat I have right here. I just heard a kitten meow. There's no kittens in here. And it's like there's this focusing on your best quality, and like focusing on the beauty, your natural beauty inside and out. The This puffin right now is your animal totem. Like this is your animal totem, and your animal totem, your animal spirit guides, just like your, you know, other spirit guides, they will change and come to you when you need different medicines from different animal spirits. But right now is the puffin, and it does represent your partnerships. There may be a partnership where one person is overly dominant in the relationship than the other. A warm companionship is your aim to remember to nurture your relationships. You are also a very good parent as well. Like you are such a good mom or a good dad. Like whoever you are a very, very good parent. You're very warm and nurturing and caring in your relationships. Look, four of fire. This is home. Look at that. In your partnership. I just heard that part of that song goes, I just want someone to lean on, or something like that. Can you clarify the puffin partnership for those that chose this pile spirit? So sorry, you guys. Sorry, you guys. I had to pause the video for a second. Spirit, can you clarify the puffin partnership for those that will just pull a card? Look, the Queen of Earth. You may be the giver in your relationships, in your partnerships. Like you're the one that like handles everything, whether you're male or female. Like you take on the supportive role. You are the caregiver. You are the one that maybe raises children, or like looks out for children, or like, you have children's best interest at heart. There's this focusing on like yourself, with the Queen of Earth. This is like you being, caring and nurturing of yourself, focusing on your good qualities, focusing on your overall health and well-being, really talking to yourself in a good, and a healthy way, you know. I'm sorry that you can't see the cards very well because of Heki. I'm really, really, really sorry about that, you guys. But anyways, that goes perfect with the puffin too, because that is like, maybe you are because the Queen of Earth, she likes to look nice. She if she's not um dressed nice and have, like just got out the shower with her hair and makeup and nice clothes on, she's not going to feel comfortable. So this may be that energy where you are, or can be sensitive about your appearance and want to, like, you know bring in luxuries, look like money, look nice, and also attracting success, attracting abundance, attracting partnerships that are just as successful as you are, that can meet you where you're at, that can bring something to the table like you can, that is also just as creative and practical and successful as you are. So, but this is what I have for you guys in uh, the second pile. And if you would like to book your own personal private reading, the info is in the description box on how you can book book a reading with me. And then also, if you would like to be one of the winners of the free 15-minute readings I'm going to give away to, then all you got to do is subscribe, like, and comment. If you would like to try to win the tarot cards that from it's the Soul Season Tarot by the Abyss Tarot that was donated to this channel for a giveaway, then you just need to be subscribed, like, and comment. But when you comment, make sure you leave me a crystal ball emoji, and I will be choosing a winner on Halloween for the tarot cards. I will be choosing the winners for the free reading on November 1st, the free readings. And that's what I have for you guys. And I love you so, so very much. So, yeah, if you got anything from these readings, whether or not you want to try to win the free stuff or not, if you just would leave me a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. If you got something out of the readings, then, give something back to me. So the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.